Dear students, welcome to this session. In this session, we are going to go through the lab program number 4, and the lab program number 4 is develop a program to find reverse of a positive integer and check for palindrome or not. Display appropriate message. So, what the program should do is, so if you see here, develop a program to find reverse of a positive integer. For example, let's say given integer is 123, and what the program should do is we should reverse the number 123, that is 123 should be reversed as 321, that is 321. So any given number. So right now I took an example of 3 digits. Let's say I take an example of 4 digits, 1234. Okay, 1 2 3 4, and it should be reversed as 4321, that is 4321. Okay, so that is the first task, to reverse any number. So any that can be any numbers, like it can be 2 digits, 3 digits, 4 digits, n number of digits. There is no restriction on that. So the restriction itself is the whatever the maximum number we can store in the integer data type. So we will go with a smaller digits number, 2 digit number, 3 digit number, 4 digit number, and we can write the program. That is the first part, reversing the positive number and check for palindrome or not. What is a palindrome? So palindrome means what? If the original number matches exactly with the reversed number, then we call it as a palindrome. Example. So what is the palindrome? The given number exactly matches with the reverse of that number, then we call it as a palindrome. Example, let's say the given number is 123, and what is the reverse of that number? It is 321. So we know that 123 is not equal to 321. So it is not a palindrome number. Let's say I take another example. So the given number is 121, that is 121. When we reverse that number, again it would be 121, 121. Now the given number and the reversed number are exactly the same, then we call it as a palindrome. Okay, I hope you understood what is the palindrome. And display appropriate messages means we have to display, if it is a palindrome number, you will display the given number is a palindrome number. If it is not, then you will display given number is not a palindrome number. Now first, before jumping into the actual program, we will understand what is the logic we are going to use. So logic that we are going to use is this. So just I will remove all that. Okay, we'll start it from the beginning. So I will say the logic of the program. Let's say the given number is 123. Users gives the number as 123. Now what we have to do here is, the if you go through these three numbers, the 3 is in the unit place. Okay, 3 is in the unit place. So unit place, or you can say 1th place, right? 1th place we have number 3. So 1th place we have the number as 3, and next 2 is in the 10th place. 2 is in the 10th place. So 10th place, which is number is there, 2 is there. And on the 100th place, what is 100th place? See, 1 is in the 100th place. So we know 1th place is number 3, 2th place is 10th place is number 2, and 100th place is number 1. Now if we want to reverse this number, we have to move this, whichever is in the unit place, it should go to the 100th place, and whichever is in the 100th place, it should come to the unit place. In this example we have only 3. If there are 4 numbers, then we will have more combinations. Means how it will happen is, let's say for example I will say 1 2 3 4 5 6. So how we can reverse this number is, whatever is in the unit place, so this should come to this place, so that is say 6. Now the 5 should come to the 2th place, so 5 will come to the 2th place. 4 should come to the 3rd place, so we have 4, and the 3 will come to the 4th place, and 2 will come to the 5th place, and 1 sorry not 2, that is 2 will come to the 5th place, that is the 10th place, and 1 will come to the 1th place. So if we can do this, if you can see 1 2 3 4 5 6 has been reversed as 6 5 4 3 2 1. The technique here is, the unit place should be moved to the highest place. Okay, the next one, 10th place, should be the moved to the next highest place, and these two numbers should be replaced. So the 6 should be replaced with 1, and 1 should be replaced to the unit place. Okay, so in our example, let's stick with 1 2 3. 3 is in the 1th place, it should go to the 100th place. 1 is in 100th place, it should come back to the 3rd place. That is the logic. So if you do that, how actually it will reverse the number, we will see that. So how can I move the number 3 to the 100th place? So how can I move? If I extract number 3, okay, first I have to extract the digit which is in the unit place, and if I multiply that one with 100, then that number will move to the 100th place, right? 3 into 100, it has moved to 100th place, so it has come here. Now next number is in 10th place, so obviously when we are moving around, it would be in the same place, it would be in the 10th place only, so it would be 20. And next number, which is 1, okay, 1 should be moved to the 1th place. How will move to the 1th place is, multiplied by 1, that is equal to 1, or you leave the number as is. So you can see the 1th place, whichever is in the 1th place, 3 is multiplied with 100, whichever is in the 2nd place, 10th place is multiplied with the 10th, and whichever is in the 100th place, it is multiplied 1 with the 1. So it is a reverse order. So 110 100, it would be 110 1. So if I add these three numbers, 300 plus 20 plus 1, how much we get? We get it as 321. So this is what? This is the reverse number. This is reverse number. So if you see here, we have given number is 123 and we reversed it to 321. So it's exact reverse. Then we will compare whether the given number is equal to the reverse number. In this case, it is not. 123 is not equal to 321. So you will display a message saying that the reverse given number is not a palindrome. Let's take an example of we will take another example, 1221. Now again we will write here. So we have more numbers here. 1th place, what is the number in the 1th place? We have 1, so I will change this to 1. And what is in the 10th place? We have 2, that is same, 10th place is 2. What is in the 100th place? Number 2, and here we have one more which is in the 1000th place. 1000th place, which is the number we have? 1. So I will just remove this part so that it will not confuse you. Okay, so given number is what? 1221. 1, the place is number 1, 10th 20, so 2 is the 10th place, 221, so number 2 is in the 100th place, and 1000, we say 1000 means in the number which is in the 1000th place is 1. Now if I want to reverse this number, what we will do? this 1 will go to the whichever is in the 1th place should be multiplied with the 1000. So this number 1 I will multiply with 1000. So 1 multiplied by 1000, that is equal to 1000. Then whichever is in the 10th place should be multiplied, it should be taken to this, that is the 100th. So which is the number in the 10th place? 2 is the number in the 10th place. I multiplied with 100, so that will become 200. So just I will add one space here. Now which is the next number? Now this is done. Now 2 should be moved to the 10th place. So 2 which is in the 100th place should be moved to the 10th place, that will become 20. And the last one, whichever number is in the 1000th place, okay, that should be moved to 1th place. How do we do that? 1 is the number in the 1000th place, that is moved to the 1th place. So what would be the answer? 1 into 1. Now we moved the 1th place into 1000th place, to 10th place, that is number 2 into 100th place. Whichever is in the 100th place, that is number 2 into 10th place, and whichever was in the 1000th place, we moved it to 1th space. If we add all these numbers, 1000 plus 200, 1200 plus 20, 1220 plus 1, 1221. What would be the reverse number? Reverse number would be 1221. So that is adding 1221. So if you see the given number and the reverse number, they are exactly the same. So we can say this is a palindrome number. So if you want to change this, just I will take one more example. I will say I will replace this as 5, 3, 2, 6. So clearly you know the reverse number is 6235. Okay, so how do we start with this? So I will keep this which is in the 1th space, that is the number 6, that is in the 1th space. Which number is in the 10th space? 10th place, it is number 2. Which is in the 100th place? Number 3. 100th place, number 3. Which is on the 1000th place? Number 5. Right, we got it correct. So 6 is in the 1th place, 2 is in the 10th place, 3 is in the 100th place, 5 is in the 1000th place. Now what we have to do is, whichever is in the 1000th place, 6 should be multiplied with 1000. So this is, first one is the 1th place is number 6 into 1000, and 2th place, okay, 8. In the 10th place we have number 2, it is multiplied with 100, and in 100th place we have number 3, that should be moved to the 10th place, right? So if you see order here, 100, 100, 1000, here it should be 100, 1000, 100, 10, 1. So here it is ascending order, here it is a descending order. So 3 into 10 into 20. This number 5 which was in the 1000th place should be moved to the 1th place. So 5 into 1. So 5 into 1. So we'll calculate. Now what is this? 6 into 1000, we get it as 6000. 2 into 100, 200. 3 into 10, we get it as 30. 5 into 1, we get it as 5. So now we will add 6000 plus 200, 6200 plus 30, 6230 plus 5, 6235. So number is 6235, which is exactly opposite to this. Now if you compare this and this number, it is not equal. So given number is not a palindrome. So what is the logic we are going to use? We are going to extract each of these digits. I will extract 6, I will extract 2, I will extract 3, I will extract 5, and with this, the number 6 I will multiply. If there are 4 digits, I will multiply it with 1000, 2 with 100, 3 with 10 and 5 with 1. I am going to add all those things and I will get the reverse number. Hope I am clear with the logic. Now we will go back to the program and we will see how we are extracting and how we are implementing. So here it is very simple to understand. Here I am multiplying here with a directly 1000, but in case of a program we use the while loop. We will not multiply 1000 immediately, but this 1000 will be multiplied by 3 times. This 1000 resulting value is a result of multiplication of 10 3 times. So this multiplication of 10 2 times, this multiplication of 10 1 times, this is multiplication of 10 0 times, we will directly add 5. So that is how we programmatically implement it. So we will go back to the program. So this is the program. We are coming back to the program. So hash include stdio.h, that is a standard statement. So we know that every program we are going to use that. Main and empty brackets. So I told you about one of the compiler in the earlier section on JDoodle. So that might require a int. If you want to put int, you can put int here, just it will remove one warning, and even if you don't put it, don't worry about it. Okay, this program is perfectly fine and it is already executed and it works fine, no issues with that. Now a declaration part, we are declaring. So if you see here a positive integer, so we are going to have only integer, no float and nothing. So we are going to handle integer. So I have 4 variables declared here of integer type. First one is a n, variable n. So n is the number which user will give. So whatever user gives from the keyboard, I am going to store it in the n value, and r is the remainder. Okay, I told you we are going to extract each digit from the number, so that is the r. So whatever the digit I am going to extract, for example input is 123, so I will extract 3 first, which is in the unit place, which I will store in r. Then I will extract number 2, which is in the 10th place, I will store in r. Then I will extract 1 and I will store it in r. So I will use the r as a remainder, and this REV and OV is for generating the reverse number, and whatever the user gives n, I will make a copy of it. So user number I will make a copy, so that because we are going to change this variable, so I want to make sure that I have original copy stored in this user number. Okay, let's start. Now we have the printf. So you need to have a printf statement before any scanf, as I told in the lab. This is basically, it will prompt user to enter. He should know what should be entered. So first it will prompt the user enter a number. Okay, and after entering the number, you want to read that number. So how you will read a integer value? You will use the scanf function, scanf bracket, inside the bracket double quotes %d, because it is an integer, and comma ampersand n. Whenever we are reading any variable, it should be appended with, prefixed with ampersand and variable name. So basically it will tell it is the address of the variable, bracket close and semicolon. Now the first thing I want to do is, I will store whatever user has given, I will make a copy into user number variable. So user number, let's say user gives the value as 123, that 123 value is stored in the user number. Clear? Then reverse number I will initialize to 0. This is where I am going to calculate that reversed number. So whatever the discussion we had on the logic, that is how we will calculate. So reverse number is equal to 0. Now condition, while n not equal to 0. So what is the n value we have taken? 123. 123 not equal to 0. As long that this condition is true, these are the statements, open curly brace and closing curly brace. So whatever these statements, as long as this statement is true, these as long as this condition is true, these statements will keep on executed repeatedly. When the statements becomes false, it will come out of the loop, so it will continue with the execution from this point. Okay, and now n value is 123, 123 not equal to 0, which is a true. What happens? R is equal to 123 modulus 10. So if you remember this modulus operator, what it will generate, it will get the remainder. So 123 modulus 10. So if you divide 123 by 10, what is the remainder you get? So 123 divided by 10, you are going to get the remainder as a 3, number 3. So number 3, so out of 123, the last unit place is stored in here, 3. Now I want to, since I got the value of 123 already, so I will divide that number, so that I have to get next number 12. So n is equal to n divided by 10. N value is 123. 123 divided by 10. What is 123 divided by 10? It is actually 12.3, but it is an integer division, so that decimal part is discarded. And what is stored in n? Number 12 is stored in n. Clear? N is equal to 12 here. Now this is the most important formula. You can remember it as a formula. Reverse number is equal to reverse number into 10 plus r. Now what is the initial value of the reverse number? It is 0. 0 into 10. Okay, this becomes 0 plus 3. So just now we got 3. So what is stored in reverse number? Number 3 is stored. Now we will come back again. It will check for the condition. Before entering, it will check the condition. What is the n value? N is 12. 12 not equal to 0, true. Now r is equal to 12 modulus 10. So it is 12 divided by 10. If I do 12 divided by 10, what is the remainder I am going to get? I am going to get the remainder as a 2. So next digit is in r. Next digit is stored in r. Now again, n is equal to 12 divided by 10. So what is 12 divided by 10? 1.2. 0.2 is discarded. What will get stored in n? 1, isn't it? Now reverse number is equal to, if you remember, what was the number it was stored here? Number 3. 3 was there. So 3 into 10, 30, plus what is the value of r? It is 2. Okay, so what is the total number? 32. Reverse number has a number 32. Now we will come back here. Okay, so what is the value of n? N is now 1. Okay, 1 is not equal to 0, true. It will come inside. Now what is the value of 1? N 1. 1 modulus 10. So 1 divided by 10, what is the remainder? 1. So the last digit 1 is stored in r. Now n is equal to 1 divided by 10. 1 divided by 10 is 0.1. 0.1 is discarded. What is remained? N is equal to 0. Now reverse number. What is the reverse number here? If you remember, it is 32, right? So 32 into 10. So 32 into 10 is what? 320. So if you remember, earlier we talked about the logic. Every time we multiplied by 10. Now if you see, among this 32, 3 was in the nth position, which was already multiplied with 10 once. Now it is getting multiplied with the 10 second time, and 2 is the 10th place, which is getting multiplied with the 10th again. So 32 into 10, 320, plus what is the r value? R value is 1. Okay, 321. Now it will come back here. What is the value of n now? 0. 0 not equal to 0, condition is false. So this will come out of this loop and it will continue here. What is the value stored in reverse number? 321. What is the user number given? It is 123. We considered it as 123. 123 not equal to the reverse number is 321, which is true. 123 is not equal to 321, which is true. So what it will print? The given number is palindrome, and it will stop. Is that clear? Now we'll come back again, and now we will take one simple palindrome number. So we'll take it as 121. So n will read 121, n will have a value of 121, user number is stored as 121, reverse number is 0, 121 not equal to 0, true. So r is equal to 121 modulus 10. So what is the remainder of 121 by 10? 1. So 1 is stored in r, and n is equal to 121 divided by 10. 12.1 divided by 10, 12.1. 0.1 is discarded, 12 is stored in n. Now reverse number is equal to reverse number, initial value is 0, 0 into 10, 0, and what is the remainder we got here? 1. So reverse number has a value of 1. Now what is the value of n? 12. 12 not equal to 0, which is true. Again I am going to find the next digit, 12 modulus 10. So 12 modulus 10 is 2. R will be having a value of 2. Then n is equal to 12 divided by 10. 12 divided by 10 is 1.2. 0.2 is discarded. So 1 value will be stored here. Now reverse number is equal to, so if you remember, we had value of 1 here, right? 1 into 10, that is 10. 10 plus, now we got the value as a 2. So 10 plus 2, 12. So reverse number has a 12 value. So now we will come here. What is the value of n now? It is 1. 1 not equal to 0, true. So r is equal to 1 modulus 10. 1 modulus 10 is 1. So r will have a value of 1. So now n is equal to 1 divided by 10. 1 divided by 10 is 0.1, which is 0. N has a 0. Now reverse number is equal to, so what was the number here? 12. 12 into 10, 120, plus the remainder is now 1. So 120 plus 1, 121. It will come back here. Now n value is 0. 0 not equal to 0 is false. So reverse number is 121. And what is the user number? 121. 121 not equal to 121. False. So given number is a palindrome. That is how it is going to show you the output. So I will show you the output. We have also have the output. So enter the number. I gave it as 7894. So reverse would be 4987. So given number is not a palindrome. Then enter the number 1221. Given number is palindrome. Okay. So that is how this is. So let me execute this in a compiler, online compiler that I have shown you earlier. Just I will copy that and I will open the online compiler. Okay, so this is the online compiler. Okay, if you remember, this is the default program it will put. So I will copy my program. So please do the indentation here so that the program looks nice. Okay, I will do the indentation. And even if you don't do the indentation, program will work fine. Only the advantage with the indentation, the program becomes very easy to understand, and in case there are any errors, then it is very easy to identify. So this is the program, and I told you if you don't put a int here, it will give a warning. So we'll just ignore the warning. We'll go ahead with the same program. And so this program needs an input. We will give our analysis, whatever analysis we did, 123. After that I will say execute. You can see here this is the result section, I will say execute. Program is running. Now you can see, okay, given number is not a palindrome, so 123 is not a palindrome, so I will change it to 121 and I will say execute. It will run again. Given number is a palindrome. We know that 121 is a palindrome number, and just ignore this warning. Okay, if you don't want to see this warning, just include int here, the return type as int. I will just show you the main. I will say this as int, and okay, you can see it has, the warning has been removed. So this is how you can execute. So in this case, this particular compiler what we have online here, we don't have two separate compilation and execution. This execute button itself is taking care. If there are any errors, it will show the errors here, so you don't have to worry if there is a compilation problem or anything. It will show all the errors here. Just you enter the code here. Please don't do copy and paste. Okay, please type the program. Okay, type the program, and when you are typing the program, try to understand the program, then it will become very easy. Now we will see the flow chart. Okay, we'll see the flow chart. So I will have the program, this program. Okay, I will have this program and the flow chart side by side, so that it is becomes very easy to understand. Okay, so you can see on the left hand side the window, you are seeing the source code, and on the right hand side I have given you the flow chart. So basically, the how you write the program, how you come up with the actual C program code is, first you understand the problem statement, then you write the flow chart, how you are going to do that, or you write the algorithm. Okay, and from that flow chart you will convert this flow chart into an C program. So since already we have done the C program, and this is the actual methodology that is followed. Now we will understand the program, and we'll go a little reverse order. We'll understand the program properly, and then we correlate with the flow chart. So here is the flow chart. Lab program number 4, palindrome program. So initial step is the start. So this is the hash include main, this main and the opening curly brace. So this is the starting point, so this is the start, so we need not have anything for the declaration. Then next, what? Printf, enter a number. So what you are saying, so basically you use this parallelogram shape for the input and the output. So this is the output statement, printf is the output statement, display, enter the number. So this is little bit different, don't worry about that. When you are writing the actual flow chart in your journal, please make sure that whatever is here is you are having the same text here. Okay, so right now there might be a different text here and here. So when you are writing the journal, make sure you are using the right text, or it doesn't matter if, as long as the logic is same in both of the C program as well as the your flowchart. Next step, scanf means what? Read the number n, read n. Then what you are doing, you are assigning the value, user n value, user given value to a variable called user number, and you are assigning reverse number to 0. So you will say here initialize user number is equal to n and reverse number is equal to 0. Then we have the while loop. This while loop is complete this diagram. So what is the first thing that we are going to check when we are entering the while loop? First we will check the condition. Okay, so it is entry controlled. First we will check the condition whether n is not equal to 0. So you are checking if n not equal to 0. The two possible answers for that is true and false. So either it can be true or this condition can be false. If this condition is true, so for example we took 123 not equal to 0, true. If it is true, you are going to find the remainder. Okay, remainder means the digit. R is equal to n modulus 10, which is exactly same like this, and n is equal to n divided by 10. So you are going to divide the given number by 10, so that you will get rid of the last digit, and then reverse number is equal to reverse number into 10 plus r, same formula. So as long as, and after this execution, where it will go back, again it will go back and check the condition, which is a while loop. So as long as this n value is not equal to 0, it will repeat these steps, again it will come back and the check whether the condition is true or not. So as long as condition is true, this side of the loop will continuously go through. When this condition becomes 0, so when this condition becomes false, and when that happens, when n value becomes 0, so the flow will go to the false, and when it is false, so when it is false, it will come to here, right? After this is the after for loop, it will come here, and again there is a condition. What is the condition? If user number not equal to reverse number. So if user number not equal to reverse number, that means if this statement is true, display, okay, I missed the word here, display given number is not a palindrome, and then you stop. Let's say if this condition is false, user number not equal to reverse number, false means what? These two are equal, then you will display given number is palindrome and you will stop. Okay, so the important thing, I have given the instruction for lab journal write up. Please go through the format. Already flowchart is there, so you must complete the lab program number 4 in this week. Okay, and again any questions, please revert to me in any form.